Hello friends, this is Jen Lopez and I want to quickly give you an update on the stray dog case at Supreme Court today. The hearing is now on its third day, as you all know, and once again, it has ended without a clear conclusion. Despite multiple days of arguments, the court has not given a firm statement to end the ongoing cruelty and harassment of animals happening across the country. Right now, while I'm speaking to, there is cruelty happening. People are killing, kicking, maiming, relocating, poisoning, sending private catchers, shooting. We had a huge shooting incident that happened in Tamil Nadu. Not a single directive from the topmost apex court to stop this illegal barbarism that's happening in the country at the drop of a hat. For years, we've been saying that cruelty to animals is a crime and, nobody did anything. So despite multiple days of arguments, we've not yet come to a conclusion. So let me give you a quick day-to-day summaries. Okay, day one, on the first day of hearing, the Supreme Court took up the matter of stray dogs and heard arguments from both sides. The bench, consisting of Justice Vikram Nath, Sandeep Mehta and M.V. Anjaria, examined the issues around stray dog population, management, and the concerns about attacks, rabies, public safety, what makes a dog attack and why should dogs be in campuses and all of that. However, there was no final order issued on that first day as well. And the matter was adjourned for further hearing to day two. And on day two, the summary was that the court questioned whether the authorities have complied with the animal birth control rules, which were meant to manage the stray dog population humanely across the nation through sterilization and vaccination. And then the bench also discussed issues such as whether dogs should be present around courts, schools, hospitals, and public institutions. Still, no firm direction has been issued, and the hearing was adjourned again to today, day three. So today what happened was the court raised concerns about the failure of municipal authorities to manage the stray dog situation effectively. Now, Senior Justice Vikram Nath specifically noted that dogs can smell fear and attack someone who's afraid or has been bitten before. The bench reiterated that the problem exists, discussed whether the ABC rules are properly followed, and highlighted responsibility gaps. Again, no clear order was passed, no direction to stop the illegal pickups and the cruelty that is happening across the nation. Nothing about that also came through. At least Supreme Court should know that whatever they say, media is there to report it out. They could have at least said that, there should not be any cruelty across the nation and people should not take law in their hands. But no definitive, no strong statement condemning the cruelty and no definitive, timeline for a final judgment came through. So what's happening in practice now? Although the Supreme Court earlier stayed its August 11 order that directed the removal of the stray dogs from the localities and clarified that stray dogs must be sterilized, vaccinated, and released back where possible, that hasn't stopped the confusion and the enforcement action across the states, RWAs, and private catchers. Now, the current bench has also clarified that it has not ordered the blanket removal of every dog from streets and emphasized that the focus should be on enforcing the ABC rules and balancing public safety with humane treatment. Now, what advocates and PETA and, PFA, what is everybody saying? Number one, animal welfare groups like PETA India have filed interventions, as you know, urging the court to reconsider measures they describe as inhumane and unscientific and advocating for science-based population management using the ABC rules. They also warn that overcrowded shelters, forced rounding up of animals, and any kind of punitive approaches will fail to reduce the bites, will fail to reduce rabies, and will fail to reduce the dog population effectively, and could also create ecological and welfare problems. See, these are the things that was tried in the past, and it failed, right? That's the reason why the ABC rules are applicable. So the key takeaways so far, my friends, are number one, no final order has been delivered by the Supreme Court. Number two, the bench has expressed concern on municipal implementation failures. Three, the court has discussed the ABC rules, but has not given a definitive pathway on how to enforce or modify them. Then no clear protection directive has been issued to stop the cruelty happening nationwide. Yeah. And next, the hearing is now again adjourned to continue tomorrow. So the call to action for us is we will, as many as of us are available, will bring you daily updates as they happen. If you care about justice, my friends, and if you care about humane policy and science-based solution, stay informed and speak up. Like, share, comment, and keep the discussion alive. But it's very important because ambiguity on cruelty affects all of us, right? Doesn't it? So share. And thank you for watching. And I really want that India for animals. What's the other one? Awara nahi hamara hai. And save India animals, save India dogs, hashtag Supreme Court, as well as hashtag animal welfare. All of this should be the hashtags you guys can, as much as possible, use so that the trends and people in power, people in authority can see it. Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.